Have you ever met someone so incredibly dense that you actually wondered how they survived until adulthood? Well, according to the 12th century scholar Ibn Jawzi, people haven't changed much in 800 years. Today, we're diving into a medieval bestseller, The Book of Stupidity. It's a hilarious, sharp, and surprisingly psychological collection of true stories about the most clueless people in history. Let's see if you recognize anyone you know. The core concept. Ibn Jawzi wasn't just trying to be mean. As a scholar, he wanted to categorize different types of foolishness. He defines a fool, amma, as someone who has the right intention but uses the completely wrong means to get there. Why he wrote it? To entertain. Even scholars need a laugh. To warn. To help people avoid being swindled by idiots. To educate. To show that intelligence is a gift and should be nurtured. Examples from the book. You can use these as specific skit moments or story breakdowns in your video. The literal thinker. There's a story about a man who was told that generosity brings a person closer to God. He decided to be so generous that he gave away his only pair of pants while he was in the middle of a crowded market. He achieved generosity but forgot the modesty part of the equation. The forgetful prayer. A man was leading a group in prayer. He got so distracted by his own voice that he forgot which verse he was reciting. He stopped, turned to the congregation, and asked, "Does anyone here remember where I was going with this?" When they told him, he replied, "Forget it. Let's just start the whole day over." The genius solution. Ibn Jawzi tells of a man who saw a bird perched on a high branch. Wanting to catch it, he climbed the tree with a massive ladder. When he got to the top, he realized he'd left the birdcage at the bottom. Instead of climbing down, he shouted to a passerby, "Hey, throw that cage up here." He was shocked when the cage didn't fly 30 feet into the air and instead hit him in the face. The takeaway, the analysis. The book isn't just a roast session. Ibn Jawzi breaks down the signs of a fool. Quick to answer without thinking. Extreme overconfidence in matters they don't understand. The inability to see the consequences of their actions. Ibn Jawzi's Book of Stupidity reminds us that while technology and empires change, human nature is pretty consistent. We've been tripping over our own feet for centuries. So, the next time you do something embarrassing, just remember, at least you didn't try to catch a bird by throwing a cage at your own head. If you enjoyed these medieval fails, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's hidden gems. Stay sharp. 2 more detailed case studies from the book formatted for a deep dive segment. The Hall of Fame of Fools. The Man and the Lost Ring. This is a classic trope that Ibn Jawzi recorded centuries ago. A man was seen searching for something on the ground outside his house under a bright street lamp. A neighbor asks, "What are you looking for?" The man replies, "My ring. I dropped it inside my dark house." The neighbor, confused, "Then why are you looking for it out here in the street?" The man's logic, "Because there is no light in the house, but here the light is excellent." The prayer for the thief. One of the most ironic stories involves a man whose donkey was stolen. Instead of being angry, he went to the mosque to pray. The logic. He thanked God that he wasn't on the donkey when it was stolen. The punchline. He argued that if he had been riding it, he would have been stolen along with the donkey, and his family would have lost both a father and a pet. He genuinely felt he had outsmarted fate.